Better Commit Policy for Jira and its Bitbucket connector bring code change rule enforcement all the way to the developer's local machine, before a non-compliant commit can ever be created. We call it local check. This is what that looks like for your team. Imagine a code base where bad commits don't get caught. They simply don't exist. When a developer commits, the policy runs right there on their machine. If something's wrong, they know and fix it in seconds. Nothing non-compliant ever reaches your repository because the system makes non-compliance structurally impossible. Every commit your team creates is automatically linked to a Jira work item. Every branch has a purpose. Every change has an owner. You open the Jira development panel and trust what you see because the data got there through enforcement, not by choice. The thread from requirement to code to release is unbroken, and nobody had to manually maintain it. When an auditor asks you to prove that every code change was authorized and traceable, you don't scramble. You don't spend a weekend reconstructing who did what and why. You just open the Git commit history and everything is already there, assembled automatically from the moment each commit was created. You define the policy once. It runs everywhere, across every developer, every repository, every commit, automatically. When your team doubles, the standards don't slip. New engineers commit correctly from day one. What worked for 10 developers holds at 100 because it was never dependent on anyone remembering. Getting to this state takes minutes, not weeks. Let's walk through how to enable local checks for your team. If you are new to Better Commit Policy and need a primer on what policies are or need help configuring your first policy, find the right tutorial video first. The setup is guided directly in Bitbucket, with step-by-step instructions that include running commands on your local machine. To start, select Enable Local Check, then click Let's Start. The first step is to ensure you have Python installed. In the following step, you see the commands you need to run in the repository, where you want local checks enabled. Open a terminal and run the commands. Copy and paste the personal check token to avoid typos. Then finally run the integrity test. If that passes, you are done. With the policy and the local check in place, here's what a developer experiences from the moment they attempt to commit. Watch how the check fires locally, what the feedback looks like, and how quickly they can correct and move on. Let's add a changed file and create a commit in the local repository with a short commit message. The local check rejected the commit as too short and missing a Jira work item key. The developer goes back to rewrite the commit message, and it goes through. The local check prevented a non-compliant commit from being created.
All green. Nice.
Watch our next video to learn more, or try Better Commit Policy today for free.